Dear Diary, we rewarded ourselves today with a trip to our favorite local restaurant, Pot de Vin. Tom and I met up with Salé from the contract department and Gauthier from marketing and services.
It is so nice to finally have a little bit of time to relax.
Yeah, you've been really busy recently, Gauthier, haven't you?
I have been trying to find land locations, obtain permits and approvals. You know, Sally, we have this new suite of service stations that's opening soon in Sudoy and the suburbs.
I'll take
That's
the cheese
right.
platter.
Great to hear.
Yeah, and it's been a lot smoother this time around with the help of JJ. I'll have the steak with Cayman kickback sauce, please.
Oh, that one's delicious. Can I have another one, please? Thank you. And then I have some more, please.
JJ, that reminds me. Hey, you gotta tell Ellen about JJ. You're gonna love this story.
Yeah, JJ. Where to begin? Well, when we first arrived here, you know, we opened a few service stations, but it was an absolute nightmare. I mean, what approvals do we need to obtain? Who do we talk to? How do we get them? We couldn't even figure out who the contacts were at the various ministries given all the turnover. Sure, you think you've identified someone to solve your issue? Nope. The next day they've been transferred and now they're just somebody that you used to know. Next time you go in, they treat you like a stranger and it feels so rough.
That sounds terrible.
It was, and it was pretty bleak until we met JJ. Yeah, he's got this great network of sub-agents that allows him to really navigate the complicated bureaucracy.
No, the yacht. You gotta tell her about the yacht.
Then there's the yacht. Let me show you a couple pictures. So the first time I ever met JJ was at the Sudoy Yacht Club, and he had just purchased this ridiculous yacht. The promotional name of it was the Slumdog Millionaire. JJ thought, that's perfect. Why would I rename it? It's already so beautifully named. I'll just keep it the Slumdog Millionaire. You should have seen the interior. It was even worse than the name. Well, with JJ, you know, it was fairly straightforward because he's an individual, he's not a company, and I knew he wasn't a government official, so basically I filled out the due diligence questionnaire and called it a day. But what I've learned more generally is that individuals and companies here, they don't really like Western companies asking a lot of questions. And it's not because they have anything to hide, it's just they feel it's intrusive. With JJ, for example, he wanted us to change some of the language in our anti-corruption clause. And it wasn't because he was doing anything wrong, he just felt that Total didn't trust him, which I could understand given his upstanding reputation. Plus, I mean, you're missing the point of the story. The guy has a boat called the Slumdog Millionaire. How could he possibly do anything wrong? Ridiculous, right?
And you gotta remember, the process here is really slow too. So sometimes we just gotta, you know, we have to hire representatives before we complete the procedure. I mean, Jamil Frass, he's a good example of that, Tom.
Yeah, that's right, Mr. Frass. I think if I remember correctly, I met him back in the 2013 Subornia Trade Expo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a double flashback now, right?
Yeah, it's like Inception, but he's no Leonardo DiCaprio.
Hey, I'm trying to tell a story here.
Sorry.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, no one, Mr. Sinan. Congratulations on the big promotion at Green Petrochemicals.
Thank you, Tom, and may I say, it looks like you've lost some weight.
Mr. Sinan never said that.
Too much small talk, Tom. Skip to the good part.
Let's cut to the chase, Mr. Sinan. You and I worked together back on the Sudoy South Petrochemical Refinery, so you know that we here at Total have a $50 million claim outstanding against Green Petrochemical. And you know we have a pretty good case.
You should talk to my friend Jamal Al-Fras. Jamal owns a consulting company called Willow Wind that is very familiar with the claims process at Green Petrochemicals. Jamal can help you identify the right individuals, develop a negotiation strategy, and lobby on your behalf.
Now look, if Toto wants the best chance at retrieving its claims, then I need to begin lobbying right away.
You said your fee was a 1.5% commission on any money received, is that right?
That's right.
Well, okay, suffice it to say we're impressed. But your company, Willow Wind Consulting, is going to have to complete our due diligence process before we can proceed with any contract signing officially.
I completely understand.
In the meantime, you should begin reviewing our claim documentation, and let's start the preliminary lobbying efforts with Mr. Schrodinger, just so we don't lose any time.
He's a very smart man.
And tall and attractive too.
Layla never said that either, did she, Tom?
It's poetic license. It's permitted. Excuse me, another cheese platter, please.